Hello, hello, welcome back to Divine Destiny Guide. I'm back with another message for you. Please excuse the voice. Uh, but thank you so very much for your likes, your shares, your comments. Love hearing from you. First time, I welcome you, returning soul tribers. Thank you. We're blessed, we're safe, we're secured, and we're highly protected. I don't know, I was recording and then it just shut off. So I had to start over. But the first card before I shuffled was Elizabeth Taylor. So I'm pulling messages from persons who are no longer here with us on this side and what message they would have for us, if they could come back and tell us what it is that we should know. And so I'll be pulling the first at least three cards just to give us an idea. Elizabeth Taylor, she was on top. So I was talking about the fact that we know she talks about diamond is a girl's best friend. And so even if you're a male, what I get from that is love yourself, treat yourself with worth. I mean, we are all on this side, it's short. And it's like if you can eat it, if you can drink it, if you can wear it, if you can drive it, do it. Because on this side, life is short. You're valuable, you're priceless. And it's like treat yourself, love on yourself, take care of yourself, embrace all of you, embrace all of you. And so this other card came out, Athena, Star Woman. Fly high and don't forget to breathe. When I turned over the deck, that's what came out. The card that came out, Athena, Star Woman, to fly high and don't forget to breathe. So it's like let go, let God. This is what I am getting intuitively from this. Go after, pursue whatever it is that you have in mind. Again, as long as God put that thing in your heart, He will bring it to pass. If He says it, He's going to do it for you. So it's a matter of belief, having faith. Fly high. So she's from Melbourne, Australia. She passed away in December 2004. She was an astrological Cancer. So again, I'm just getting a little brief insight from the book. So once I saw all of these signs, it tells me that this person was also into spirituality as well, was probably a reader too. So a lot of people were saddened when she passed away. And she was a third generation mystic. She was glamorous, one of Australia's leading personalities, authors, and columnists on astrology and the stars, touching the lives of so many people with her work, predictions, and her writing as well. She believed in the power of positive thinking, as in what you believe, you become. Wow. And you create your own destiny. Tapping into her psychic power, she made the most of her life and was able to work at her highest potential. She was an inspiration to many. So basically, she's pushing or encouraging you today to push yourself to the limit so that you can fly higher than anyone before. It's like don't be afraid to be the first, even the first in your family, the first thing to start it, the first person to start something that was never done before. Just go after your dreams. Yeah, it's like soar, you know, keep going. I love it, Athena, Star Woman. I thought that was so appropriate for the first card to follow too. So fly, take risks, take chances. God is for us. And at the back, look, she was very loved, still very loved. Princess Diana, family and children are the most important things. So for some of you, this is what it is. Your family, and your children, they are your most important, uh, valuable, people that you have. You value them, you love your family, and keep going. You're protective of yours. She was very protective of her children as well. Wow. Walt Disney, explore all your possibilities. And I mean, who doesn't know about, Disney World, right? Who does not know about Disney World? Then they need to crawl from underneath the rock. because all over we have Disney World. And so here he's encouraging us, or his mentality was to explore all your possibilities. It's like, don't settle, don't sell yourself short. Go after it. He was a Sag. He was highly creative, an American entrepreneur, animator, voice actor, and film producer. Walt developed an early interest in drawing. He took classes as a boy. He got a job as a commercial illustrator at the age of 18. He moved to California in the early 1920s, and he set up the Disney Brothers studio with his brother Roy. Mickey Mouse was the first character that he developed, and it was a huge success. He went on to make famous movies like Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, Pinocchio, Fantasia, Dumbo, Cinderella, and Mary Poppins, which many of us enjoyed and still do today, as his films are timeless and always have messages in their stories. Walt Disney is all about making dreams come true. I love it. It's true. Yeah, it's kind of fun to do the impossible. That's the message here. It's fun to do the impossible. It's enchanting when sometimes people place limitations on our lives and then we go for it. So it's like, whatever it is, take a leap of faith. Explore all your possibilities. If you're trying to do something and you knock, even if, and you go to certain places to ask for help and they'd say no, don't just give up. Keep going. What else? Is there another way? How else can I get this done? Ask questions. Be inquisitive. Pursue your dreams. And just know too that you're never too old to pursue your dreams. I mean, as long as God placed it inside of you, and again, seeing that card with Princess Diana, you cherish your family. So it's a good man or woman who leaves an inheritance for their children's children. So go after it, because he's no longer here, but his lineage, they're the ones running his business. And I mean, they're doing well. So go for it, whatever it is. Explore, fly high. Don't be afraid to dream big. And Kurt Cobain at the back here, live your life. I love it. Live your life. Rihanna. Yeah, I think Rihanna and Tia here. Live your life. Yeah, live your life. Be fearless. For a lot of you, a lot of us, we allow fear to talk us out of what we should do or shouldn't do. Again, time is short here. Wow, May West. May West says here it's SCXY and sassy time. So for some of you, it's like it's time to get dolled up, with the Hollywood in the background there. It's like it's time to hit. For a lot of you, a lot of us, you've been in hermit mode and you're probably popping out. It's time. It's time to get your groove back. It's time, to step out into the spotlight. I love it. Get yourself dressed up and all that stuff again. So a little about her. Mary Jane West, she was born August 17th, so she was a Leo. Big personality. She was a comedian. In her life, she was a well beloved American actress, singer, and playwright from Brooklyn. She's a SCX symbol with her husky contralto voice, and she was known for her independence and body appearance. May began writing her own risque plays using the pen name Jane Mass, with her first play called SCX, which is also produced and directed. Didn't know that. So while the conservative critics panned the show, her ticket sales was strong. The theater she was performing in was raided and she ended up in jail, which only enhanced her career. She was crowned the darling bad girl who got to the top the wrong way. For her bold and unconventional ethics, Mae West played strong women and went on to be one of the highest paid women of her time in the industry. And the message here is that when I am good, I'm very good. But it's like when I'm bad, I'm better. So for a lot of you, it's like kick it up a notch, kick it up a notch, step into your power. And yeah, it's like it says, a lot of people didn't like what she stand for, but again, she went hard, and people were trying to stop and block her. But her sales is like it's kind of like it's like what God has for you, it's for you, and nobody can stop you. Again, it's like they can't stop you, they can't block you. God got you. And so, even though they had her even thrown into jail, it's like that brought even more attention to her, and she exceed even more. It helped to push her career forward. So sometimes, again, what I'm getting from that is like what the enemy meant for your harm, God work it out for your good. You see, it's like they brought more attention to her than they intended to. Sometimes people will want to shut you up, whether we agree with what she stood for. Again, she was not afraid to, live and put stuff out there. But again, even for us in our life, it's like whatever you're going after, yes, you're gonna have the naysayers, but it's like if you believe in what you believe in, and especially God is on your side, go after it. Knowing the weapons may form, but they can't prosper. And even today, a lot of people, they have done the most to see how they can probably spread rumors and do things to ruin our reputations, right? And they draw an audience to us. And I mean, it's like now people fall in love with us. So yeah, what they meant for harm, now people are looking at them like, what's wrong with him? What's wrong with her? Nothing is wrong with them. What is wrong with you? Audrey Hepburn, radiate love. So again, a lot of you're radiating love, or you just need, you're called to step into your power. You are love. You deserve love. Again, and just seeing how classy, just how everybody, they look, you know everybody's, and again, it's the festive season, right? So for a lot of you'll be stepping out there and taking your power back. Again, not being afraid to shine, not being afraid to get out there and put yourself out there either, because that's important. Yeah, so it's like with Audrey Hepburn, the message here is: for beautiful eyes, look for the good in others. For beautiful lips, speak only words of kindness. And for poise, walk with the knowledge that you are never alone. You are never alone. So it's like just keep being you. You are love. You're light. Just don't dim yourself for others. Speak well of others, and try to see the good in other people as well. I love that. I love it for you. So, yeah, with Athena, Star Woman, fly high and don't forget to breathe. Don't forget to breathe is like stop, smell the rainbow. Again, it's not about the destination. It's, just enjoy the little things along the way of life. So for some of you, it says here, change your life. Archangel Chamuel, a sudden revelation that offers freedom. Break free of procrastination. Embrace the opportunities that change brings. Wow. Yeah, and we are about change, transformation, death. Change your life. So for a lot of you, seven, this is God's perfect number. Endings bring new beginnings, right? So fly high. So a lot of you're breaking free out of that limitation. Some of you could be procrastinators, meaning you love to delay things, put it off to the last minute and all of this stuff. And it's like you're gonna get your life together. You're gonna get your act together. You're not gonna keep on repeating the same things. You're going to look forward to new opportunities, and you're going to embrace those opportunities that will bring you change, and go for it. Again, fly high. If you want different, you have to be able to do things differently, right? And this is what you're called here to do. Think outside the box. Live. Don't limit yourself. Don't restrict yourself. Yeah, with the page of Ariel, the page of coins here. Yeah, an excellent opportunity will be offered. Wow. So yeah, so for a lot of you, you're looking for new opportunities, you're embracing new opportunities. So whether it's a scholarship for education, getting back out there, looking for a better well-paid job, it's like, yes, you're all about this. And for a lot of you, this is your justice, this is your karma. Number 8, 2024. you know and yeah, Ace of Raphael's cup, is like this Ace of cup here. So this is love, joy unspeakable and full of glory. Whether it's self-love, new beginnings, opportunities, relationships, romantic or platonic, God is bringing things your way. So you have to be open for change. And so for a lot of you, if you are not in that mindset yet, you need to be open for change. You need to like get ready, make room for change. If you want something different, you have to be willing to do something different. If not, it's insanity. And all you're doing, you're just a dreamer. Nothing is coming to pass. You just have big dreams, but you're not stepping out by faith here. So, whatever it is that you're believing God for, you want to see come to pass in your life. This is like, reminds me kind of like the Fool card. It's like you need to jump in order to get that new opportunity, that new beginning. You're going to have to take a leap. And yes, it may require us leaving things in the past, people, places that we love. But again, it's like it's time for change. It's time for the new. It's time for the new. So I love this, because for a lot of you, a lot of us, 10 of Gabriel, this is 10 of Wands. This is like burdens. Ask your angels for helpful people to lighten your load, working too many hours, trying too hard to please others. So, whatever it is that's causing you burdens, learn to delegate. If you are a mom, or, give your children, let them do things around the house. Because the truth is that when you're no longer here, people will figure out how to survive on their own. You don't have to try to be an everybody's hero. Because then sometimes the truth is that we're allowing other people business and their life to stress us out. People come to us with all of their burdens and their problems, and then we pick it up on ourselves. A lot of the problems and stress we carry, a lot of the times, it's not even ours. It's not ours. And it's okay for people to carry their own cross. We all need to carry our own burdens. But if you need to, if it is something that is yours that's stressing you out, ask your angels for help to lighten your load. Ask God to help you. And I mean, I will even push it further. Ask God, because the truth is that God is the one who assigns our angels. So we don't want to put things and the creation over God, because the angels can't move without God dispatching them and telling them what to do. So ask God, pray about it, whatever it is that you want answers about, because the truth is that you may feel stuck and stagnant, and like it's right here under the Walt Disney card. Number 4 is about stability, whether this is in your home, your finances. So wherever you're having stress, explore all your possibilities. This is what Walt Disney is saying. Explore all your possibilities. When one door closes, another one will open, or God will open a window for you. But don't just stay under the burden. It's kind of like you want another job, or where you are, you're not able to pay your bills or whatever. But you're working at this job. Yes, it's comfortable. You love it there. But the truth is that you can't make ends meet. You need to look into other opportunities. What else can I do to make it happen? So pray about it. And while you're there, you either look around for something else, apply for opportunities within the same business if there is any. But yeah, it's like, don't just stay there under the burden, under the stress. Again, talking about change and flying, taking a leap of faith. Sometimes where you are, even in a relationship, you're stressed, you're burdened. And you may be praying, or you need to pray and ask God for a way out. Provide a way out for you. Wherever you are and whatever it is that you're going through, there is nothing too hard that God can't do for you. And here, it's like the Three of Wands here. So maybe some of you, you pray. And if you have, it's like you drop from 10 of Wands to Three of Wands. Great. And this is your ships are coming in. Prosperity arising from wise planning. Or this is telling you that if you should take that leap of faith, this is what will happen. Prosperity will arise from wise planning. Time to take the next step. Optimistic plans that turn out as expected. Yeah, it's like make the plan. Time to take that next step. And this is what will happen when you decide, you know what? I can't take it anymore. I can't deal with it anymore. And you let go, you let God, you do what's necessary. Look at other options, what you need to do. And then you'll have those new opportunities coming in. Then your ships will be able to come in. Be optimistic. Because when you're in this 10 of one burden, your head is down. And that means that you're focusing on your problems. But see, once you release it, give it to God, and then you make the steps, the necessary plans, what you need to do. Keep your head up. Keep your head up. So, all of that burden, you already give it to God. He said, we should cast all of our cares. Throw your cares to Him. All the problems you have. See, the thing is, we limit God so much. And we think that, all we need to do is give God the easy stuff. The hard things, we need to worry about it. When no, He wants us to give Him everything. Give Him all the messy stuff. Don't take revenge. Vengeance is mine, I will repay. Don't worry about it. When you're weak, I am strong. I want to help you. So it's like just keep going. Keep going. God is for us. And because He's for us, who can be against us? The Knight of Raphael, it talks about romantic, dramatic, poetic, introspective. And it's so funny, it's under the card with May West, which talk about, sassy and sassy time, spicing up your life. The Knight of Cups here. So for a lot of you, committed romantic relationship. So, partnership could be coming into your life as well, or even in your own love life, you're spicing it up. And even if it's just you loving on yourself, you know, just taking care of yourself, it's like maybe opportunities to blush again, to flirt again, to spice up your life again. It's like topics that will make your heart flutter. It's like, because maybe for a long time, it's like nothing is happening. It's a lot of stress, it's a lot of burden. And it's like you're getting your groove back, That's what I'm getting here. This is awesome. This is awesome. I love it. Yeah, because it's been after a lot of, with Nine of Gabriel. This is Nine of Wands. It's you've had to stand your ground. You like this wounded warrior. Yeah, I didn't see this card. I didn't look down at it. But like I said, maybe for a long time you were just down and out, and it's like now you can breathe again. You can breathe again. You're putting yourself back out there again. You're getting inspired and all of these things again. Stay determined and move forward. Be prepared for any possibility. So yeah, just stay determined. Move forward. Keep pressing. For a lot of you, you have this unbreakable mentality. This don't quit. Don't give up. That's what it's all about. True grit. You're able to stand the course and again keep going. Keep going. Yes, and here we have at the top the moon. So for a lot of you, trust your intuition with whatever it is with this change in your life. Trust your intuition. It's a lot of things that we don't know. And then the thing with God is that He's not going to tell us everything. If He puts the idea inside of you, He's not going to tell you right away, okay, everything on this is what it is. No, it's like it's a faith walk, it's a faith move. And it's like as you keep going, then it's like every step He guides you along the way. So yes, it's going to take a leap of faith with the fly high. And then, don't forget to breathe. So it's not just about hurrying to get to where you need to be, But again, it's like savoring the moments of life. I love in the past when I had an opportunity going on road trips, because I love to pull over at like the rest stops and walk into those little gift stores and collect mementos, just for keepsake, so that at other times in life I can look back at it and I remember where I was, how it's good, it's good. So it's like stop and smell the roses. There are a lot of things that we're not gonna know, and if we know it, then that's not a miracle. Faith is not knowing everything, but just knowing that God knows everything. And if He says to do it and move on it, then we just need to do it. We need to obey. We need to obey. And the truth is that for a lot of you, when you're doing this with the Five of Blades, so it's like the Five of Swords, you're going to have a lot of people who want to win at all costs. You're going to have the knives. It's about people talking, a lot of chatter, because people don't understand why you're doing what you're doing. You could have people who just want to come against you for no reason at all. But the truth is that a lot of people will have to give up. They will have to surrender, wave the white flag, because again, God is for you. And so as you're moving on, pressing forward, you're going to have mean people in the background. But again, look, if whatever you're doing, I'm telling you, if the snakes and the lions and everybody don't come out, then you're not doing anything good. Because see, if you can see this clearly, it's like this lady, while she's going on, you see the moon in the background for you. Just know God is for you. There are people here in the background laughing at her. So for a lot of you, a lot of us, the dog is jumping up trying to get her bag that she has in her hand. So it's like fighting off a lot of things as she's focused. It's like she's not looking down at, anything. She's not allowing the chatter to stop her. The naysayers, the negative Nances, and the bitter Bobs and Betty, she's not allowing them to get her distracted. She's forging on. And this is what, for a lot of you, a lot of us, it's all about. People don't have to know it. It's not their vision, and you have people in the background who wants to win at all costs. But I'm telling you, God is for you. He's for us. You may even feel left out because people don't believe in your dreams. But it's like, keep going. God is for you. Yeah. And even if some of you may be into spirituality, into tarot as well. And again, like I said, don't worry about even what other people, religious people may say too. Because again, if you know that God sent you, you don't need a disclaimer for anybody. Because again, the truth is when Jesus was born, God did not call the Pharisees and the scribes and all those names that end with disease, because all they were just people of the law. They hated Jesus. They were so jealous and envious themselves. This is why they took him to the cross. But when baby Jesus was born, and again, as we're in the season where it's celebrated coming up, it's like Jesus didn't call, or God did not call religious people to go and find him. No, he looked for, the three wise men. They were astrologists. They were able to follow the star. So the truth is that within the body of Christ, all of us, we have our role, we have our responsibility. But again, it's like some people want to look down on what persons are doing and to criticize. But this is what I'm saying, the truth sets us free. Don't allow the naysayers. When you put your head down at night, you can sleep. For a lot of these people, they may not be doing what you're doing, and they can't sleep because they're such, in other ways, they're such hypocriticals as well. So don't worry about it. Keep going. Some people started to do this for evil reasons, and then once they claim they become a Christian, then they become so radical that, oh, forget about this, forget about, I mean, you don't know, I don't know why they started in the first place. But again, like I said, when you know why you started, for me, it's like God placed me here because for all the spiritual warfare that was going to be humped up against me when I started, not knowing why God put me here. But then I understood as I went along. Because if I didn't grasp what spirituality is, because a lot of the people who are going to, or they're still doing witchcraft and doing all these things against me, if I didn't come to understand and know God in the spirit and all of these things, let me tell you, I would not be here today. So this is why I don't care. Again, live your life. God is for us. Who can be against us? And so God was setting me up before I even knew what was going to come after me. And the truth is that most of the people who have been doing these things against me, they are religious people. But they know that in order to do these things, they need to do it in the dark. And then they can come out, hey, hi, and smile in your face. And you don't know, you wouldn't know. I didn't know why I was getting all of these attacks. But God placed me here so that I would be able to fight for myself. We're co-creating together, but while he's doing it, in the spirit, I'm over here in the 3D. We are doing this thing together. And I'm telling you, they're being defeated. Like I said, yet a lot of people, they have to wave the white flag. They have to surrender. And so when they can't take you out, they're gonna say that you are doing something evil because they know what they're doing. Okay, so yeah, just go for it. Yeah. So for a lot of you, it's about the Three of Coins here: collaboration, teamwork. Again, partnering with God, like Walt Disney saying, explore all your possibilities. Maybe you have to work with people. Maybe you thought this was going to be a solo dolo thing, but God is going to send in your destiny helpers. People who are like minded like you, they're not jealous, they're not envious. People who are going to take off this burden off of you or help you with these burdens here. Because for a lot of you, you prayed. And we saw the 10 drop to 3 of Wands where your ships are coming in because you decide, you know what, I'm going to step out by faith. Yeah. And again, the Knight of Cups, like we saw earlier, Knight of Cups, and we have Knight of Cups here too. So again, a lot of you, your life is going to spice up a little bit, flirt a little bit. Again, it's like get the color back in your skin, right? Yeah. Because for a lot of you, a lot of us, it's been a long time coming. It's just a lot of spiritual warfare and fighting and getting pushed back from people and all of these things. And yeah, it's like one step at a time. But again, what I love is that it's a knight. It's a stable. It's not flighty. It's still young, but it's like slow and steady. Slow and steady. Loving yourself is like starting over afresh. But this time you're building back, and God is helping you to build your life back up with bricks, not on sand, not those flaky, wishy-washy, hot and cold relationship. No. And it doesn't mean that you won't have problems in the future. But the truth is that when the crashes, when the wave of life hit against your foundation, you won't crumble. You are stable now because God is in it. Little is much when God is in it, right? Yeah. So it's like you're starting over. Maybe in the past, things got too hot and heavy too quickly, and now it's like you're slowly venturing back out there. Anybody coming into your life, you're going slow. You're not in any rush, and you're enjoying dolling up yourself, fixing up yourself again. Good for you. I love it. Love it for you. Love it for us. So keep going. Yeah, but God is sending divine helpers for you. I'm telling you. Three of Cups. So for a lot of you, you're gonna go back out. You're gonna eat, drink, party, fellowship. In the past, you had people who were working against you, third parties. But no, Three of Coins, Three of Cups here. So you're gonna be going back out there, whether it's fellowshipping, just meeting people, having new friends. Confirmation. And look, the magician behind it. So for a lot of you, this is something that you've been working on. You've been working on this. But it's like when I look at this card, it's like I can't help but to see as, he's digging up the ground there. It's like there's a snake. And again, snakes also mean transformation. That's us. Endings bring new beginnings, right? So snake is about shedding the old. Shedding the old skin is like, yeah, so for a lot of you, you're shedding that old way of thinking, believing. You're just, yeah, you're releasing the past, and you want to change things. It's all about change, right? Change your life. Yeah, and back here we have the Empress. Yeah, so for a lot of you, you're blessed, highly favored. Guys, it's an energy you're open to receive. If you're a mom, and I saw the card earlier, you're a loving mom with Princess Diana. You love your family. If for those of you who have children and all of that, yes, and a husband or a significant other, yes, they are your focus. You love them, and keep doing that. You're blessed. You are, just full of potential. Everything you touch turns to gold, and this is who you are. You're a divine feminine energy. So for a lot of you, this is what you've been praying for, working so hard on, you know, with the sunflowers. Some of you may love sunflowers too, but yeah, you've been out in the cold for a long time, I'm telling you, with the Five of Coins here. But see, this time, normally with the other decks, we have the Five of Coins where they're outside of a building walking in the cold. No, this time you're inside. You see, you have other people on the outside who are looking in at what is coming into your life now. Because it's like you win the jackpot. You see that? It's like, yeah, this is like lucky 7-7. And it's so funny. It's like 7-7. You may not be able to see it, but it's like right up there in that column. Yeah. And it's like you're happy. You're not sad. Now you have people outside. Look at this man pressed up against the window. It's like people are in awe. It's like, yeah. Some of you, you're winning in secret with a Hermit card here. So probably people thought that you were home sad and bored and all of this, and you're actually having a good time. It's like for a lot of you, you're wiser now with this Hermit. You've gone within. I love it. And this King of Coins. Wow, Eight of Coins. It gets better. You know, the sun. Look at this. This is clarity. This is abundance. The sun is, you're gonna be happy. Yeah, stability. You work hard. You're mastering your craft. You're working, you're doing whatever you're doing in silence. You're building. I love it. I love it. I love it. For a lot of you, you could have been out there in the, just like stuck. You probably had a lot of confusion going on around you, and you're like, with her hand, she's like, I'm finished. I'm washing my hands against all of this. You could have been, maybe you're even having this now, where you're going through hardships, final notice, all these things. But God is for you. He's for you. And in the back here, I have the Page of Cups. This came out in the reverse. So for a lot of you, people from your past, or, even you could have been dealing with people in the past who wanted you to be stuck in your head and confused. And the same person, because this was in the reverse, this person may want to come back now. See, in the upright, it's I love you. So this person wants to come back to apologize, to give you something. But it's in the reverse. It's like you're not accepting. You're not accepting whatever it is that they're coming back with. Because again, for a lot of you, this or these could be the same people when, when you're going, where are you going? They were in the background laughing at you, trying to win at all costs, trying to one up you. And it's like you're not allowing them back into your life. Yeah, Page of Swords. So a lot of these people, they're watching. And look, it's like he he can't believe what he's seeing. Yeah, it's like they're stuck. They're left to watch you. And I'm telling you, now they are burdened with the 10 of Wands here. Now they are burdened. Yeah, it's like everything people don't know. They don't realize that, whatsoever people wanted to do for you or do to you, it's going to come right back to them. Now they feel left out because, like I said, for a lot of people, they didn't expect for you to come back. So this is why they kept doing what they were doing, because they thought that they were going to be successful. But then God helped you. It's like it you know, yeah, God came through for you. And now it's like they are blown away. They're blown away. Yeah. Mm. Yeah, he says, but now thus says the Lord, He who created you, O Jacob, He who formed you, O Israel, fear not, for I have redeemed you. I have called you by name, you are mine. God called you by name, you are His. And this is why don't be afraid to step out in change. Again, fear not. Do not be afraid, for I have redeemed you. So, whatever is like, nothing that you have done in your past can separate you from the love that God has for you. He reclaimed you. It's like he bought you, he paid the price for you. And so he called you by name. You are his. He knows your name. God knows your name. And so don't be afraid to call out to God. Seek him while he's near, call on him. Let's see if we find one just randomly, you know, picking a card or a leaf here. Let's see. The Lord is near to the brokenhearted and save the crushed spirit. Yeah, so if you're brokenhearted right now, just know that God is near to you. I mean, the psalmist says it says, the Lord is near to the brokenhearted and saves the crushed in spirit. Psalm 34, verse 18. So, whatever it is that you're going through, just know that you're not alone. God is intentional about you. I mean, He's coming. I mean, He's making it His priority to reach out, it's like to those who are brokenhearted. And again, knowing that this is the considered to be, the most wonderful or the happiest time of the year, and it still is. But for a lot of you, a lot of us, it's still one of the most saddest time of the year, right? Because again, a lot of our loved ones, they're not with us anymore. And so it's trying to move through all of these celebrations and get together without them. But just know that God is near to you. And again, especially those of you right now, you're going through life and it seems as if you're in a season of lack, stagnancy, nothing is happening. But again, like Walt Disney is saying here, explore all of your possibilities because there is still something else that you need to do. And for some of you, the last thing that you need to do, which it's sad, but that's what most of us do. I am guilty too at times, that when I'm going through burdens and problems, instead of running to God first, I'm trying to figure out everything on my own or calling somebody who I think may know the answer, but in the end, they don't know, I don't know, and I still have to end up going to God. So we can save ourselves a lot of the headache and the frustration and just go directly to God. So if you are feeling stress or burden, God is saying, do not be afraid. And with these persons who are no longer here with us, fly high, guys. They're saying, don't forget to breathe. Sometimes we're going after things even in life, and it's like, stop. You've come a long way. And like the first card that I told you before I started the reading over, it was Elizabeth Taylor, and it's like, enjoy life. Stop, smell the roses, look at the rainbow, whatever it is where you're going through in life. Just see the little miracles and the little things and just enjoy those moments. Because sometimes we just keep going and we're not stopping even to acknowledge ourselves and how far we've come and how proud we are of ourselves. We survive a lot. We survive a lot. We've gone through a lot. I know I have. And if you are my soul tribe, you certainly have gone through a lot of things, still going through a lot of things, but we're still here. Again, knowing that God is near to the brokenhearted. So this is why a lot of us, we're still here kicking, right? Because God saw everything, and he sees everything that we don't know, we don't see, and he's helping us. So call on him. Whatever it is that you're going through, he will help you. He will help you. Pray about it. And a lot of you, yeah, it's like you're getting ready to step out this season, right? Celebrate, live. It's like just have the chills down your spine again. It's like whatever it is, maybe dating, just going out, you know, having your drinks, meeting people, whatever it is. Again, just be careful. Still, I'm going to say be careful with whatever you're eating, drinking, you know, still know what you're doing. Don't let your guards down either. So I love it though. I love it for you. I love it for us. Until next time, take care and be blessed.